morning, everyone. It's a new week. It's 11 in the morning. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't get myself to get out of bed. And so here's the plan for the next 2 weeks. Monday, today, I'm gonna write notes for the Git tutorials that I watched, because I did watch both of the tutorials, but I didn't take any notes down, so I'm gonna take notes down. So yeah, that's what the next 2 weeks looks like. I think it's a lot more organized than what I was trying to do last week, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. I have goals this week. I'm going to jump straight into that. Okay, turns out I'm dumb and I started making a new project. I started making a project, right? And then I couldn't, I don't know, I like blacked out, like I couldn't think of anything to do. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna do more CSS. I'm gonna learn CSS Grid and CSS Flexbox. The point is, I'm a little stupid, and it's fine to admit that. I did one grid tutorial, and I'm gonna do one Flexbox tutorial, and then I'm done for the night. And then I have a bunch of, I think like 6 or 7 tutorials on like how to make a responsive website using HTML and CSS. And so Thursday and Friday, I'm gonna do that. And then the week after, I'm gonna try to see if I can make pages on my own. I think that is a good plan. Yeah, I think that's a better plan than whatever the hell I proposed in the morning. And morning me was not me, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. I was watching this tutorial, and at the end they were like, oh, we're gonna use CSS Grid to like put everything in place. And I was like, you know what if I try to do that by myself? That's what it's supposed to look like, right? I don't know how to do all the little things, okay? But the point is, just get this here, and that there. And I think I kind of got it. I got the head, the nav, I got the main body, and I got the little sidebar action. So really, I think I win this one. I think I won this round. It has been 3 hours. Okay, I didn't record anything that I didn't record like a progress update yesterday, and so this is the progress update for yesterday. I watched like 4 to 5 videos on CSS Grid, and by the end of it, I was sick of it. I was so sick of it, and I felt like I didn't even need that final tutorial. But CSS Grid, we're done with that, yay! And today we're gonna do Flexbox. We're gonna watch all the tutorials. I have less than I did for Grid, so I don't think it should take as much time, but yesterday I didn't stop until like midnight, so Who knows? And then I'm done for the day. The first tutorial was 26 minutes long. Why did it take an hour and a half? Anyway, I finished the first tutorial, and at the end of the tutorial they were like, oh, we're gonna create these two little things, and instead of watching it and doing it in 5 minutes, I instead took 30 minutes respectively, which I started watching the video at 5 p.m. and I didn't finish until 7:30. And guess what? Yeah, I could do it by myself at the cost of all my time. So I feel like I had this exact same conversation yesterday. This is what it looks like. This is what I made all by myself with just one reference picture. And that took 1 hour. And that's all my... If any God is real, they would let me finish this before 11 p.m. Genuinely, I think I'm going crazy. Like, I cannot keep watching this same tutorial. Oh, I don't know how I did it yesterday. Maybe I thought CSS Grid was harder to learn or something, but I had to watch a lot of CSS Grid tutorials. CSS Flexbox? I think I've worked with Flexbox before, which is why I think it's easier, but I did not work with Grid before, so everything was just new to me. That's it. I'm done for the day. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna finish watching the final Flexbox tutorial, which is like 40 minutes, but I'm just gonna watch it. I'm not gonna do anything. And then I will move on to responsive web design. It's currently 1:30 in the morning, and all day today I have only watched one tutorial, which is this 4-hour introduction to responsive web design. Es que ya no puedo más. 30 minutes in, great, good, I'm getting it, I'm understanding, I know what media queries are, I know what REM units and EM units kind of do. 1 hour in, he's like, okay, we're gonna start building a header. And I said, okay, easy. He said, you can try it yourself, see if you get it. These are the pictures. And I said, I can do that. And I did do it. I did it by myself. I don't know if I did it right because I didn't look at his tutorial, which I probably should have, but I did it and mine looks like his. And he was like, okay, for the next hour and a half, we're gonna create a whole website with 3 pages and blah, 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 blah. He said, if you think you can do it, pause the video and like do it yourself. And I said, if I think, es que yo sí puedo. Unfortunately, that was at 9 p.m. It has now been almost about to be 5 hours since I said, who needs a tutorial? I can do that all by myself. I need the tutorial. I don't think it was completely negative. I did get a little bit of a little ego boost because I was like, I'm doing so good. And then I expanded the website. I expanded the browser window, and that's where everything went to shit in my media queries. So I'm gonna leave that. I'll show you what the site looks like. This is what it looks like. Okay, first of all, you want to look at the header. Look at the header. The header, wow, you see that? I did that all by myself. But this took like 3 hours, and then the last 2 hours was me trying to figure out how to do this one, and I couldn't do it. Good morning, it's a new day. I'm actually gonna listen to the tutorial this time. I went through like all the stages of grief. First I was sad, and then I was angry, and then I was like, no, but if I keep working, I was bargaining. I don't know what the fourth one is, but now I'm at acceptance. I'm gonna rewind the video to 2 hours, and then I'm gonna listen. Hi, it's a new week. I was debating on whether or not I was gonna do something because I really don't feel like doing anything because I spent the last 4 hours cleaning my house. This week we are finishing up the responsive web design videos that I didn't finish last week. But look, I got a new mouse. It's smaller than my old one. I didn't expect the size difference to be like that. And this is the sound difference. That's why I got it, because it's quiet. Because the other day, I don't know if I said this already, but it was like 2 a.m. and I was just... And I was losing my mind. I didn't say anything yesterday, or I think the day before, but here's the update. I am focusing this week on following as many responsive tutorials as I can, HTML and CSS tutorials, and essentially what I want to do is I want to see if I can build them, and then after I build them, I'm gonna watch the tutorial itself to see if I could improve on certain aspects. That was the update. We're gonna go back to montages. Today is gonna be another montage. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the same thing basically every single day. But other than that, a bunch more montages coming your way. So I'll see you on Friday. I need to be so honest with you. I don't feel like doing anything today. I have 5 videos left to watch, but we're not gonna do that because I don't want to. And who's gonna stop me? A teacher? A professor? No, I don't go to school anymore. I can take a day off if I want to. But like, I kind of feel bad. But I really don't feel like coding today. Is that bad? Is that so bad? What if I just do it tomorrow? Is that like a good trade-off? I'm feeling academic guilt outside of an academic institution. This isn't fair. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it tomorrow. Hey, I'm doing this video while I'm getting ready to make another video, but I just kind of wanted to go through what I feel like I've accomplished over the last 2 weeks. I feel like I learned a lot over the last 2 weeks. It may not seem like a lot because, again, I feel like I'm still very new to like the whole trying to learn everything on my own. And so in my case, I feel like I'm doing everything too slowly. And I don't really have like a reference point other than people saying like, oh, you can do this in 6 months or less, right? And so in my head, I'm like, well, if I can pull this off in 6 months or less, then I did a good job. But I won't be able to know how far I get until I'm at least 3 months into studying, right? But in the meantime, all I can really do is just hope for the best. Past 2 weeks, I feel have been productive overall. You know, I might not feel like I did anything productive, but in general, I feel like it probably was in the long term, you know? Pero what can we do? We can only choose to remain delusional. And that is what I choose to do. So I'm gonna be the best web developer. I'm gonna do amazing. I know everything there is to know. And I don't need a job. They need me. I will see you in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know, but I'll see you. I'll see you in the next one. I gotta go. Ya me voy. I'm leaving.